lesson with me, Mrs. Miller. We're going to do some more blending. We're going to do some more sound spelling today. And I have a reading tip for you that I'm going to give you at the end of this lesson. Something that I want you to be on the lookout for. And I have some worksheets uploaded for you that you can work on to help you with that skill I'm going to teach you about later. But first, we're going to work on some blending. All you need is your ears and your brain for this part, okay? Remember, when we blend, I'm going to give you some sounds. It's going to either be 3 sounds, 4 sounds, maybe 5 sounds. You need to try to blend them all together to make a word, okay? Are you ready? Get your ears ready, get your brain ready. Okay, here we go. The first word that we're blending is made of these sounds. Ready? Here we go. T, I, p. Tip. Ooh, here's a consonant cluster. Listen for it. T, I, p. Trip. Very good. Here we go. D, I, p. Drip. G, ip. Grip. Good. G, in. Grin. Very good. Okay, these last 5 words have something in common. Listen closely, see if you can figure it out. Here we go. Og. Frog. N. Crane. That long A. Slug. Slug. Swan. Swan. Last one. Snake. Snake. Great job blending. That is so good for your reading. What did those last 5 words have in common? What do you think? You know, I honestly wasn't sure. What are you thinking? They're definitely animals. And I was kind of thinking they're all animals that might live by a lake. But I don't know if that's right. That's what I was thinking. Like, the next thing we're going to do is some sound spelling. So what I'm going to need you to get is a piece of paper or a whiteboard and an eraser. Oh, and of course, if you have a piece of paper, you're going to need a pencil or a marker or a crayon to write with. Okay? We're going to do just like we always do. I'm going to give you a word, and you have to stretch that word out to write down all the sounds you can hear. You can either make a list of words or you can change the words. It's up to you. I'm going to make a list on my whiteboard, okay? I'm going to give you the first word. Are you ready? Get your pencil or your whiteboard marker. Get your brain and your ears ready to stretch that word out and listen for all the sounds you can hear. Here we go. The first word I want you to try to spell is pan. Pan. What do you hear in pan? I'm hearing pan. Pan. Okay. If this is pan, how do we write pant? Pant. Go ahead and write it. I'm going to write mine. Pant. Nice sounding out. Ooh, we're going to change the vowel. Listen. If this is pant, how do we spell punt? Punt. Punt. Great job. If this is punt, how would we spell runt? Runt. runt. Awesome. If this is runt, how do we spell bunt? B-unt. Bunt. B-unt. Bunt. Nice work. Few more to go. If this is bunt, how do you write bust? B-ust. B-ust. Bust. Nice work. 4 more to go. If this is bust, how do we write rust? Rust. 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 We're almost there. You're doing a great job with that sound spelling. We have 3 more to go. If this is rust, how do you spell gust? G-ust. Gust. G-ust. Gust. 2 more. All right. This time we're actually going to be taking a letter away. So listen closely. If this is gust, how would we spell gut? G-ut. G-ut. Gut. Very nice. Last one. Ready? If this is gut, how do we spell nut? Can you do it? Nut. And that's it. You did it. You did another sound spelling list. Excellent job. This is going to help you with your writing so much because it's going to make you a strong sounder outer. Okay, last thing I want to talk about before I let you go for the day. Hold on, I gotta erase my whiteboard. I wanted to talk to you about a special letter. It's this letter. Tell me if you know what sound this letter makes. What sound does that letter make? Tell me. S. You should be making that sound, right? This letter makes the S sound. But sometimes it makes another sound. Sometimes it sounds like this letter. Sometimes S sounds like Z. Let me show you a few words as an example. Here's one. Is, right? Is. Here's another one. His, right? I know another one. As, right? As. And I even know another one. As, has. So strange English is, isn't it? All of these words end with an S, but it all sounds like they end with a Z. So my tip for you today is when you're working really hard sounding those words out when you're reading, or when you're working really hard to sound, spell when you're writing, if you're not sure if the S is making a Z sound or an S sound while you're reading, try both, right? If you tried sounding this word out with an S sound and you said is, you know that sounds weird, right? He is pretty, or he is nice. That doesn't sound right. Maybe then, if the S sound doesn't sound right, try the Z sound instead. Let's try the Z sound and see if that sounds better. Is. He is nice. He is funny. That makes more sense than he is funny, right? So that's my tip. If the S sound doesn't make sense when you're sounding out while you read, try the Z sound and see if that helps. I have a few worksheets uploaded in your OneNote for you that have all to do with S versus Z, whether a word has an S or a Z, and you can sort the words if this is a skill you want to work on. Okay? Thank you again for coming and joining me for this phonics lesson. You worked so hard blending and sounding out those words. You become a little bit stronger of a reader every time you sit down and practice. Great job. I can't wait to sit down and work with you again. Have a good day.